namaz between Asr and Maghrib is completely forbidden.
Between Asr and Maghrib, this is not right. When you have said Asr,
Yes, sir.
then till you have said Maghrib, no prayer can be said in between.
So it's a very difficult time for Mu'min actually. Sometimes time between Asr and Maghrib is quite large interval between the two namaz. If need be, what are the best way to establish communion during that period with God, communion with God?
You see, the Holy Quran does not prevent you from remembering God outside prayer. In fact, it continuously promotes this and reminds you of remaining in communion with God at every moment of your life. So as far as that issue is concerned, it is irrelevant. Irrelevant to your question, I mean.
I thought the namaz is the only way to
No,
establish
no,
communion.
certainly
with
not.
God.
This is how you have been, doing all your life.
No, sir, but I mean, what sort of prayer is, silent prayers and all that?
Remembrance, recitation of the Quran, saying, loving words to God, using prayers which are used in the Holy Quran, using prayers of the prophets of Allah. Anything which comes to you by way of remembering Allah and by way of begging Him for mercy or things, doing istighfar, all that is called zikr.
Something related to us,
Yes.
how can we measure the time of Zawal?
The time of?
Zawal, that means you
Right. You see, Zawal should be generally understood, although I must tell you that other jurists before have tried to mechanically establish a way of determining Zawal. But I don't agree with that because it's almost impossible to be practicable everywhere in the world. They talk in terms of nezas, lances. So in those days, lances were a common day thing. Everybody knew lances. And they said, if the sun is a lance above the sunset point, then the time of the Asr ends and no man's land begins. Some said, no, it's still closer. Some said, when it is 2 lances from the middle of the day, then the time is over. So all this is something which does not lead you anywhere nowadays. How can you measure? First of all, you can't even visualize what a lance is, how it looks like, how big it should be. And to determine the distance of sun from the horizon to be 1 lance or 2 lance is a very, very difficult proposition, to say the least. I personally believe because both the times of the prayer, of Asr and Zohar, are joined, that is to say there is no man's land in between the two. As the Zohar ends, so the Asr begins. The timings, I mean. The timings of Zohar, when it ends, the Asr timing begins. Correct?
Yes.
That is why they can be joined. The same is true of Maghrib and Isha. The Maghrib time ends and the Isha begins.
Yes.
So that is the best formula by which you can judge the measures of their time. I personally believe when the sun has gone almost halfway between the zenith and the sunset, there one should say that Zohar time has come to an end. And beyond that, it should be Asr time. And that is how I have been taking decisions regarding the Jama here in England. Nowadays, by the time we finish Jummah prayer, in fact, much before that, according to this formula which I am telling you, Asr time has already started and Zohar time is already gone. And this not only according to my formula, according to the Saudian formula, now working everywhere where the Saudi faith is found, this is exactly the case. They have also somehow worked out the same, that the time between the zenith and the sunset is divided about in the middle. And the first part of that period is Zuhr period, and the second half is the Asr period. Only with one caution to be kept in view, that when the sun is about to be set, at that time all fuqaha, all previous jurists warn you against saying your prayer at that period. Because during the sunset itself, all prayers are forbidden. Yeah. So they warn you against this because it is possible when you during your prayer you are lost in memory of Allah, you are lost to count time, and you may extend your prayer into the sunset period itself. So they say it is safer to stop saying Asr or considering the Asr time to be over, while during the time when the day has paled. By paled they mean it is too close to the sunset and the day has lost its clear shine and it begins to become dusky. Asr time extends to that period. Right?
So can we relate it with the sunset timing which is published in the newspaper here?
Of course you can. Why not?
So 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Not exactly, because during winter days the zenith does not take place exactly at 12 o'clock. Nowadays here the zenith takes place between 11:30 and 12 o'clock, perhaps 37 minutes past 11. So that is the true zenith. Right. So if you calculate from sunrise to sunset, then the answer may be different, but I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm sure of this fact nowadays because I've consulted the that material in which all data are published, and I found out to my surprise that according to the system prevailing here, the sunrise and sunset go on changing, yeah. But we thought that the zenith would take place exactly in the middle, but it does not. Not at 12 o'clock anyway. So in summer perhaps it may shift beyond 12. So one has to be very careful in determining the zenith time. It's better to consult observatories or other scientists related to the subject and find from them how it works and how can we definitely determine the Zuhr time to begin because the zenith has started. According to a watch which is prepared in consultation with Saudi jurists and which is approved there and which is now becoming very popular there, let me tell you the time of the zenith today, for instance. Okay? Is it Asr?
Fajr.
Fajr?
Yes.
Okay. What is this? Still Fajr?
Isha. Maghrib. Asr. Zuhr.
Time 11:42.
11:52.
11:52. So when I consulted this watch about a month ago, it told that the zenith was at 11:37 or something, and the Zuhr time started after this. Now, according to this watch, the zenith, that is to say, Zuhr time begins at 11:52, and because normally the jurists advise us to wait for a few minutes after the zenith, because right when it is in the middle, prayer is also forbidden at that period.